Country Music Divorce Court is now in session. Next case up on the docket is case number 359-7421. The case of Daisy Mae Jones versus Sammy Kershaw. Thank you, Bella. Now, before we get started, Miss Jones, Miss Kershaw, I want to go ahead and let y'all know I will not have any interruption or any kind of outburst in my courtroom this afternoon, or you will both be held in contempt. Do you understand that? Good. Now, Miss Jones, it says here that you would like to divorce Mr. Kershaw. Can you please explain to me why? Yes, of course, Your Honor. There's actually a number of reasons. You know, he's very possessive. He gets jealous really easily. And on top of that, there's just no more romance in the relationship anymore. I see. Now, when you say possessive, what exactly do you mean by that? Well, for example, a few weeks ago, he caught me and Earl sitting on a park bench, and we weren't doing nothing. We were just sitting there, and he just goes off on Earl saying that I'm the queen of his double-wide trailer. You know, maybe if Earl had kept his hand to himself and not had his arms all up around your back and everything like that, I wouldn't have had to get possessive. You know, you ought to get checked, because I know Earl's got the clap from all these women he's running around with. Mr. Kershaw! I don't believe I told you once. Don't make me tell you again, or I will have you removed from this courtroom. Do you understand? Now, Miss Jones, is that true? Were you with Earl? No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I was just sitting on the park bench by myself, and then Earl came and sat next to me, and that's when Sammy came up and just lost his mind. All right, that has been noted. Miss Jones, would you mind telling me a little bit about your living conditions? Oh gosh, the living conditions are horrible. You know, he went and bought a double-wide trailer back in 1993, and he hasn't let me change a single thing to that house. First of all, it's falling apart. Second, the curtains are polyester. Who has polyester curtains? And they got holes in them from the mothballs and everything like that, and they're just out of date. They need to be replaced. And we got a redwood deck on the back of the trailer, and it's falling apart. You can't even do anything out there anymore. And it's not livable. You know, Daisy Mae, you've changed a lot. You didn't used to be too good for that 1993 double-wide trailer that you talked so much junk about. You sure weren't too good for it back when your mom and daddy had the most run-down trailer in the trailer park. I took you into my double-wide trailer, my brand-new double-wide trailer, and made you the queen of it. And now, here 30 years later, you just too good for it, ain't you? Order! Order! Mr. Kershaw, you are now hereby held in contempt. Bailiff, please remove the defendant from the courtroom. You know, Daisy Mae, if you hadn't let your behind turn into the size of a double-wide trailer, then I'd have treated you a little bit better. How about that? You can't get me, no. Due to the actions witnessed in this courtroom today, I hereby order the defendant, Mr. Sammy Kershaw, to relinquish half of all possession to a one Miss Daisy Mae Jones, excluding the double-wide trailer I assume you do not want? No, Your Honor, I do not. I figured as much. Miss Jones, you are welcome to liquidate or do whatever you please with your half of the asset, and you are now free from being the queen of his double-wide trailer.